Thanks for stopping by for yet another 10 Days of Christmas celebration video. All subscribers requested. This one's Skitz, Where My Mind Is At. It features Roots Manuva. This one goes out to Jake, man. Merry Christmas. So let's jump right in. See what he's got for us.
Check 1 2 1 2. Nice and easy, cool and breather. Weed your girls. Check it out.
That's a very nice crisp snare, and I love the kick drum too. Sample's sweet. A little bit of that chime in there.
Nice and easy, cool and breather. Weed your girls. Check it out. Follow to each and all progressive minds. Ooh. Take a slice of my roots, fine and fine. Intertwine. As my thoughts submerge. As my thoughts submerge, these are those words. On the south of the river is where I reside, making movements discreet cause I know I'm being spied. Beast eyes be all up on my back like spines, looking to come cut me down in my prime. Board gappers wanna hound me, search my hind crease, I see, get me back. I'ma spread my own cheeks and show that I has no crack in my possession. You don't wanna do me for just one bag of weed, so pass me that caution and let me proceed to do what I does like only I knows. Right rhymes are just for my pocket foes. I be that.
I feel like right off the start, man. What's it? I don't remember the actual. Is it called Stop and Search over the UK? We don't have that here. As far as I know, they need some kind of reason to stop you. But I believe, having heard about it a couple times, there is no. Any cop at any time can stop and search anybody as part of the laws over there. That's what I think he's getting at right away. And south of the river, so I'm guessing that's where some of the better known projects, estates over there, obviously. States are south of the river, and I'm not sure if this is in London or whatever it is, but I think that's kind of what he's getting at right off the start, is that he's going to, in one way, he resents the idea that he's being profiled, he's being stopped and searched for no reason. He's got nothing but a little bit of weed on him. He knows you're not going to take me to jail over a little bit of weed, looking for that crack. And he's saying he doesn't agree with the shit. He knows it's profiling, but at the same time, I guess part of him is, I guess he's saying he will play the game, and just show the cops, hey man, I don't got shit. I'll even do my own strip search if I have to prove just give me my caution, let me go on my way. I guess caution is kind of like a warning. We call it a warning over here, where they could give you a ticket and they wave your finger. They could give you a ticket, but then they tell you that they'll be a good guy and they'll let you off with a warning. So I'm guessing it's the same kind of thing. He's so young in it too, man. And hey, the day ones, man, the guys that have been around here a long time. You remember Witness the Fitness, man. That comes up every time Roots Manuva. Every time Roots Manuva's on the channel, Witness the Fitness comes up, man. That was a day.
And let me proceed to do what I does like only I knows. Right rhymes are just for my pocket foes. I be that spare chucking, mango munching, crunching on dumpling, beating on 5 kids with mad vocal junction. Don't care about your assumption, I cannot be pigeonholed. Rebel souls hold cool, Chris Copa stat. We don't come for powder, lotion or pad. Where my mind is at is where my soul is at, and if my soul's intact, then my mind's intact. Where my mind is at is where my soul is at, and if my soul's intact, then my mind's intact. As my thoughts submerge, these are.
Man, I like that. Where my mind is at is where my soul is at, and then when my mind's, does he say my mind is intact, my soul's intact? I love that. I love that mindset, man. That says a whole lot, right? because your mind controls so much of your reality, so much of your your being and it goes to both ways too, because if your soul can help, like if you have a dark soul, man, that can just darken your mind and get you, and it's that circular type of thing, man. You have a dark soul, like a dark, but roots is saying, man, you get your mind right, and the rest of the body would follow, right? Because you're, like I said, your mind controls everything, man. You can decide, for the most part, unless you're sick, you can decide what path you're going to follow, and what and who you are as a person, and really feed your soul with the things that fill your cup, and fill you with love, and fill you with joy, and all that. And it's so very true, man. I've never heard it said that way, but it's kind of, it's very biblical almost, if you want to think about it that way.
The lotion or pad. Where my mind is at is where my soul is at. And if my soul's intact, then my mind's intact. Where my mind is at is where my soul is at. And if my soul's intact, then my mind's intact. As my thoughts submerge, these are those words. As my thoughts submerge, these are those words. I don't too deal with them fashion victims. I never drink pims, give me my tail straight. Nice my mind state, bringing flames to my throat as I float. I bust quotes from my inner mind's page. Roots fire cascades rain down like typhoons.
Sorry, I want to hear that again. Is he this fall? I guess the way he starts off here, this doesn't follow the trends. He does his own thing. Didn't quite catch what he did. He say mims, something to that effect. I don't know. It must be a UK alcohol or something.
I don't too deal with them fashion victims. I never drink pims, give me my tail straight. Nice my mind state, bringing flames to my throat as I float. I bust quotes from my inner mind's page. Roots fire cascades rain down like typhoons. There be blessing in that boom, so I boom till I'm holding. The feeling is oversized. Fat, roly-poly, now I bounce like presses that burst from braziers. My purpose of being freeing these next type of gears, cause I'm cooler. Heartfelt flex, be the freezer. King size swinging, roots twist, I'm the geezer with tough spans of mine. Light years in distant time. My strength will be the fact that I'm committed. Folks check me cheesy cause my styles is too wicked. That's the time. When I'm on they want for box my face. I'll get them roots juice, but they don't like the taste. Where my mind is at is where my soul is at.
Pardon me.
That's the time. When I'm on they want for box my face. I'll get them roots juice, but they don't like the taste. Where my mind is at is where my soul is at. And if my soul's intact, then my mind's intact. Where my mind is at is where my soul is at. And if my mind's intact, then my soul's intact. As my thoughts submerge, these are those words. As my thoughts submerge, these are those words. Standing at the crossroad, which way do I turn? Babylon I burn, but nothing ever seen. Cause they trapped inside tainted mentality. Getting fed via demon beings that be coming straight at you from the TV screen. Why is there no news in these newsprint rags? I don't really care about who.
Jesus Christ, it's a. This I think this was 12 years ago. I think this is feels like it's more relevant than ever, man. This whole thing about the demons on the television screen, and why is there no news in the newspaper rags? I think he said. Hey, man, I was just saying to my uncle the other day, I was at the gym, and of course, they have all the TVs up on the screen and stuff, and CNN is always on one, and there's CP24, which is a Canadian 24-hour news station, and I said to my uncle, like, isn't it funny that news it's not funny, but it's more sad than funny. But I said, isn't it funny that news nowadays is more entertainment than it actually is news? They'll give you 15 seconds, 30 seconds of this horrible thing happened, and then they get a bunch of talking heads in suits to sit around a table and argue with each other, or gaslight everybody or just tell lies to the public and basically just numb us all to uh, to believing what they're saying is true. Or a lot of people, I mean, a lot of people don't, obviously, but there's so many people who just believe that these people are good looking, wearing suits and dresses, and they're on television, they're on CNN, so they must be telling the truth, or they're on CP24, so they must be. And it's not news anymore. It's entertainment. And and that's and the t and the demons on the TV screen. Like, think about all the shit, man. All the stuff that is the stuff that is that I actually just watched a little thing on YouTube. It was like a 20-minute, half an hour documentary. It was well done. It was all about basically what happened to comedy, and it was like focusing on um, the fact, like, the sitcoms, like, of over here, the sitcoms of like Seinfeld and shows like that have just gone away, and the idea of comedy now is drama and violence and sex, and it's all that is pushed into your face, and it's like less comedy, more of this. And you can't have a comedy unless you have a sex scene every 5 minutes or someone's getting killed. And some of the shows they talked about I actually enjoy, um, but at the same time, it's not that is change, and it's the promoting and pushing forward all the great song, or all the songs that are pushed forward as this song is great, you must like this song, this is top 40. And it's all just meaningless, hollow bullshit that nobody even takes a second to listen to, but it's force fed down our throat, and we all believe that this is what entertainment is, and it's all just demon shit, man. It's all just demon shit. It's gross.
Standing at the crossroad, where do I turn? Babylon I burn, but nothing ever see, cause they trapped inside tainted mentality. Getting fed via demon beings that be coming straight at you from the TV screen. Why is there no news in these newsprint rags? I don't really care about who MP shagged, but still they keep feeding me foolishness. To numb up my mind and fight my progress, but I see through your crew and my mind's on the circuit. Hot to the two on some overtime. I'ma stand firm with this roots viral fine. Where my is where my soul is. And if my soul's intact, then my mind's intact. Where my mind is at is where my soul is at. And if my soul's intact, then my mind's intact.
Sorry, man. I'm not sure if this is my computer that's doing this, or if it's just. I mean, it is a 12-year-old YouTube upload, so I don't know if it's just it's just a bad video, or if it is for some reason my internet is fucked. I'm not too sure.
So we groove and so we slide. These beats are those words.
Yes, sir. Marks and Spencer. Man, what a track. And it's funny, man. He basically like 1997. So it was uploaded 12 years ago, but it was done in 1997, man. Oh my God. Like, think about that, man. Everything's saying 1997. That's three. Well, like here you go. You're gonna watch me try to do math. That's what, 27 years ago. 27 years ago, man. Just madness. Just madness. That is almost 3 decades old, man, and it is just as meaningful and impactful and relevant today as it was. And that just goes to show you that the more we think things are going to change, the more they stay the same, man. God damn. And like he finished it off, man. It's kind of like what I was saying. And then he said, I don't care who MP is shagging who and what and whatever. Stop filling my mind with this madness, this foolishness, the stuff that just is made to make you stupid and convince you that the other shit is not going on, man. The funny thing is, a lot of people that talk about this shit get called conspiracy theorists or whatever. But I always laugh, man, when I think about that Dave Chappelle skit where he talks about Michael Jackson, right? And he talked about, it seems like whenever anything bad was going on, all of a sudden Michael Jackson would get caught doing something he shouldn't. And it's just like, it's just a distraction. Okay, forget about what's happening over here. Look what Michael Jackson's doing again. And I think that happens more than we want to believe, man. 100%. But cool track, Jake. Thanks for the suggestion. And I'll be back tomorrow, man, with another one. Another of our Christmas special. Thank you for being here and being part of it. Like I said all the time, man, I love you cats. And until next time, stay safe. Good to each other.